Hello everybody, I'm James Everett of The Good, The Meh, and The Ugly, and here is my spoiler-free review of Wicked. This film follows Elphaba, who is misunderstood because of her green skin, and while at school, she forges an unlikely but profound friendship with her roommate, Glinda, and after meeting the Wizard of Oz, their lives begin to take very different paths. And I would say, my overall thoughts for this movie is surprisingly, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was anchored by two really strong leads. It was filled with beautiful production design and gorgeous sets and good musical numbers. And as a whole, it was just a fun time. Now, it's not perfect. I have some problems with the direction and the way it looks in the runtime, but as a whole, it was good. Now moving on to the good. What I liked about the movie, what I thought was done well. The whole cast in here is great, but like I said, especially the two leads, and Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, both have such powerful voices and vocals that kind of take up the whole movie when they're singing, especially together. It's so powerful and kind of grand when they're singing. But honestly, the best part about their two performances is their dynamic with each other. Their dynamic feels so real and fleshed out, where it feels like they've actually known each other for years and years and years, and they're really good friends. Where there's a scene in this movie where it is just them two staring at each other. There is zero dialogue, and you can tell exactly what those characters are thinking, what they're feeling in that moment, and that's a sign that just shows that those are two really strong performances. Jonathan Bailey in here is really good. He's funny. He's good in the musical numbers. He pulls off this charming but still obnoxious vibe about him, which is pretty hard to do. Bowen Yang is very funny in here from SNL. He is not on screen a lot, but when he is, he's very funny. Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum feel a little miscast in here, quite frankly, but they're still good in it. They still have good performances, and as a whole, the cast just works really well together. Another great thing about the movie is the production design and the gorgeous sets. Every shot in this movie feels so expensive and lived in because of these sets. Everything, whether it's these huge castles or this room or dormitory or whatever it is, has all these little intricate details that elevate it from good sets to excellent sets. Whether it's paintings on a castle wall or cobblestones leading up to a river, everything feels so intentful and on purpose, and it all just looks really beautiful set-wise, at least. So now moving on to the meh. Well, I thought it was just okay. Nothing amazing, but nothing horrible. Just right in the middle. I'm conflicted on the runtime, because A, it is almost 3 hours long, standing at about 2 hours and 40 minutes. But B, that long runtime gives it room to breathe and lets it move at its own pace. So instead of this rapid fire, this, it goes from the scene with a big set piece and this big reveal to a little bit of breathing room, then this scene, then this scene, then this scene. So it's not going so fast where you can't take in all of it, but it is still 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and it feels long because of the slow pace. So I'm conflicted on it. So now moving on to the ugly. What I thought was done poorly about the movie, what I did not like. My biggest problem with the movie is honestly just the way it looks. Let's say if you compare it to the original Wizard of Oz, which is so bright and full of these interesting colors. Compared to this one, it looks kind of just dull and bland and not filled with that vibrancy. If you had some of those bright colors and some of that vividness from the original, it would have looked so much better, including the gorgeous sets, including the great cast members. It would look bright and colorful and look nice. But I still enjoyed it as a whole. I thought it was fun, and I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. And thank you for watching The Good, The Meh, and The Ugly. Bye-bye.